Next picture here on First Impressions. I'm going to show you a picture. I want to know what your first thoughts are on this picture.
What the?
From Last Starfighter. I can't remember the name of the.
Oh yeah, it is. I was thinking V from that Blizzard sitcom.
No,
series.
but I should remind Frank to not curse at the beginning of these, because then that means I have to go edit that out so I can monetize the videos. It is The Last Starfighter. It was released on July 13th, 1984. It made
Love that movie.
It made $29 million at the box office.
Is that a Disney
Should have
movie?
made a sequel. Should have made a sequel.
Well, we're going to get to that here in just a minute. I don't believe it was a Disney movie. It was...
Should have made that a video game.
Yeah, we're going to get to that as well. It had a budget of just $15 million, made $29 million at the box office. The visual effects were revolutionary, and they helped pave the way for advancements in CGI. They even received a nomination for Best Visual Effects at the 57th Academy Awards.
Should have made it a porno.
So the real
no.
Starfighter video game, which is, this one here. And so if you don't know the premise of this movie, essentially there's this video game that you come to find, and I didn't realize Garfield's totally up here on top of the video game.
Hanging out. Milo.
Is that an alien race is using the video game as a training simulator to find out who can actually control their ships, and then they never believed a human could do it, but this guy does. So then they come down to take him to help defend their planet. It's essentially kind of the.
If they never thought a human could do it, why would they put the test on a planet full of humans?
Well, that's they talk about that in the movie, because they felt that it was a mistake to put it there, because they never felt that a human would be good enough to break the top score. So.
Just making sure.
The real Last Starfighter video game was promised, but it was never actually released. The game was abandoned once Atari representatives saw the film in post-production and felt that it was not going to be a financial success. However, there was a sci-fi tabletop game. Have you heard about this one, Lan?
No.
The Last Starfighter Tunnel Chase.
Look at the tiles. That into screen 1980s? I don't know what does.
I'm pretty sure that this is on eBay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is on eBay that somebody just posted. But here's the cover, the actual box. So it's the Last Starfighter Tunnel Chase.
Oh, it's made by Facet, too.
Now, home versions of the game were developed, but they were not released under the Starfighter name. The home computer version was renamed Star Raiders 2. So this was supposed to be the Starfighter video game. It was just released under a different name.
In Star Raiders, actually, they had TIE fighters as your enemies.
Oh, there you go.
I had that game.
And then the Atari 2600 game was released under the name Solaris.
I remember that game, actually.
I was going to say, I remember that game, too.
Now, there was an actual NES game that was released called The Last Starfighter. Although the game was actually just a conversion of the Commodore 64 game Uridium.
Uridium.
Okay.
Did they have a Death Blossom button on it?
I don't know. But remember, that's a big plot point there. That's the one that you don't touch until you need it.
Gotta hit that Death Blossom.
And finally, there has been a lot of sequel talk for the movie, with the most recent being a sequel concept reel posted on YouTube in 2021 called The Last Starfighters.
Okay, looks like Starfighter was Universal.
You mean that right there?
Universal.
Yep.
But it's a joint adventure. It's a joint adventure with Lorimar.